times people want blessings, they crave blessings, they ask for blessings, but they disregard what goes into getting blessed. A lot of people want to be rich, a lot of people want to be known, a lot of people want a lot of things. However, nobody's prepared to work for it. Nobody's prepared to go through the rigorous process of being redefined to be able to handle the blessing. See, before God can bless you, you need to go through a process of remolding. He needs to shape you like a diamond under pressure, how it's squeezed and it's pressed, and all so that the diamond can come out beautiful and desired. You need to go through that process, that redefining process that's going to make or break you. That is the process. That is when you get shaped for the blessings that you want, or the blessings that's bestowed upon you that God has in his repertoire for you. That needs to be after you've gone through the shaping process. You can't just get something, because when you get something, you don't appreciate it. Many a times people get what they ask for and they just squander it because they were never prepared for it. And sometimes God will give you what you ask for so that you can see that you don't deserve whatever that thing is at that moment in your life. Sometimes God has to show us the hard way that you need to wait, you need to have patience in order to get what you want. And sometimes what you want is not even in the plan. And until you get it and you realize what a burden it is, then you're like, okay, cool. Let me wait for what God has in store for me. Let me wait for him to give me what I need, not what I want. But all the same, you're not special. Everybody has to suffer. The fact that you even think that you can get to a place of immense blessing, a place of immense grace, and not have to go through the suffering process is narcissistic, because you believe that you are so much better that you don't need to go through the regular process. You believe that God needs to give you a VIP pass. You believe that he needs to let you skip past all of that. Do you know that if you do not go through the process of being shaped and remade, those blessings become a burden to you? A blessing can be a curse if the person that is bestowed upon has not the gifts and or the fortitude to endure said blessing. You need a lot of time, patience, and reimagination of your life, of yourself, and you need new experiences in order to get new things, because the old might not work for the new, and the new sometimes may not work without the experience from the past. But all the same, you must change. You must be ever changing. When you have a world where everybody believes that they can get anything that they want without having to go through the remolding process, without having to go through the suffering, you have a world where a lot of people take shortcuts. And in a world where a lot of people take shortcuts, it messes the world up in the end, because nobody has anything that they actually deserve. And now when you live in a world where people will not wait for what they need and they'll rather take shortcuts, you have a world where the devil gets to dominate, because he can come to you and be like, okay, cool, I can give you this and I can give you that. I can give you all the critical acclaim. I can give you all the money. I can give you all the women. I can give you all the men. I can give you all the treasures. Just bow down to me. That is the word that you have when everybody takes shortcuts and nobody wants to wait for God's timing. So what happens? People give in to the devil. The devil gives them what they want. Here go the woman. Here go the money. Here go the fame. Here go the critical acclaim. But what comes next? What comes next is this person now has to pay the piper. You now have to give the devil what the devil wants, and that's your soul. That's your essence. Because the one thing that he wants is for you to end up in hell with him. So what he's going to do is he's going to stall you here. He's going to make sure that you die in sin. And what better way to die in sin than for you to give yourself over to him in the hopes of gaining something material in the process. You need to not fall for get quick rich schemes and, oh, I can give you this, I can give you that, just do this. Work for it. Wait for God's timing, and then it will be so. Too many people want the easy way out. I'm sorry to tell you, but if you want the easy way out, you will be schemed. If you want the easy way out, you will be hurt. You will be exploited. You will be denigrated. You will be insulted. And more than all of that, you will be destroyed in the end. Because patience is a virtue. Impatient people get impatient results. Impatient people get unfinished products. Impatient people don't get to reap the benefits of patience. This is your sign that sometimes you need to wait. And I don't care if you've been waiting for a year, a decade. God works in his own timing. But in order for his timing to move accordingly, you need to submit. If you don't want to go through the process in which he set up for you to succeed, then you're not submitted. If you're not submitted, how can you hope to get something from him? It's like your parent telling you, I need you to clean this house, and then after you clean this house, we're going to go out to eat. And then your parent comes back and the house is a mess and you're watching TV. Why would your parent want to even give you what they promised you if you didn't follow what was set in place before that blessing, before that promise was brought to fruition? So I urge you to remember, you are not the exception. You're not special. You're special in the sense that God made you in his image and he loves you. But you're not special in the sense that you can skip the line and just get your blessings just because you feel like it, just because you feel like you deserve it. That's not how it works. And God follows his protocol to the T. So don't think you can get one over on him. It doesn't work like that. He's not like you and me. He's not a human. He's a perfect being in his perfect nature at all times. So your conniving, little sneaking ways, your bratish ways, it won't work. So stop it. God bless. Go in peace.